complains about millennials.
And it's time to stop complaining about millennials
And do something about it.
Another huge one is narcissism. Now, if you want to see the original narcissists, they're right over here. This guy, that's what their parents called the boomers. Oh, it's the me generation.
The me generation.
Now, looking at Jeff here, you look at him, you wouldn't think this about him, but Jeff, he used to work for a sock company. How engaging and sexy and impactful are socks?
I mean, socks. If you can't get excited about socks, you got an issue.
Clearly. Sure, everything was different back in the day. Back in the 70s, back in the 80s. Now you look at Jeff here, you know, pretty straight-laced guy, right? 25 years in HR. Would you believe that he's actually one of these rockers? You gotta look really close. I hope you can see it real well. Look really close. He's actually the guy in the center. You see him? You can see it now, right? He looks like it.
You want to mentor those millennials, you want to bring them under your wing, and you want to help them grow.
Now, you really want to put a process around it. Because if you don't choose who's going to mentor people, if you don't choose who has the patience, if you don't choose who works really well with others, and you leave it to chance, you're going to have the exact wrong person, the last person that you want mentoring people. Please type these in. See if you're the smartest and the fastest, okay? There are winners and there are... Finish that sentence for us. Type it in there quick. You got to answer this question for us because there are winners and there are losers. Second place. Wrong. Keep going. There are winners and there are participants.
Yeah!
You're
right.
a winner. That's what I'm talking about.
I remember going to a wrestling tournament. I was a high school wrestler. I went 3 wins and 1 loss. What do you think I heard about when I came home from my dad? The 1 loss. Yeah.
Shoot, nowadays they'd be like, you could get no wins and be like, you're a good person.
Yeah, you know, and it was
Good for you.
And
You went out there and tried.
to me,
Something real that you
give
dealt
us something
with.
real,
Give us something
and then
real.
Randy and I will do an improv.
Attendance is great. Thank you, Chris. We got Robin. Please put the phone down. Yeah.
Oh, those
of
were 2
course.
we were actually figuring
We're like,
people
these will be
These will
something.
come up.
You want to do the phone one?
Here's an example.
Okay.
Randy, yeah, I don't know what it is with you, but every time I look at you, you're on the phone. You know, how do you expect to keep an eye on the kids, make sure they're getting their lessons? Randy, just shut up and listen to me, okay? Because if we have to have this conversation again, it's going to be the last conversation that we have. You can't do that to Randy. Randy's a sensitive guy.
Don't tell him that, Jeff.
Well, then you do the good example.
All right, put me
Millennial.
in the hot spot, huh, Jeff?
Yeah.
You're my slacker millennial who's always on
Yeah,
his phone.
yep.
I can picture it.
I'm prematurely balding.
Jeff, man, you have been here every single day this week. You've been on time most of the time. You're awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Give me skin,
Yo,
brother.
dude.
COVID bump. COVID bump. Okay? What's important is not that you just sat there and you listened to us and you thought we were funny and charming and handsome on camera, but
He really
Some of
is
us.
a classic,
Some of
full of
us.
it millennial. We haven't seen one yet. Come
we
on.
just talked about feedback. We need your feedback.
We're not moving on until we get at least one.
We're holding you hostage now. Except they can go to the bathroom or make a sandwich.
Oh, here we got one.
We got one. What do we got? Have you ever worked with these people? I know I have. I work with them all the time. So you might work with some of those people periodically. These people take all kinds of
Randy
energy
won't be
from-
working with me much longer, just so you know.
People.
Randy, micromanaging you, flip the slide.
Appreciate it.
Oh, not to that one.
Questions. You should at least consider it and think about it.
Flip the slide, otherwise we're going to run out of time, Randy. I
There's
got to
one side-
micromanage this kid all the time.
This guy. That's how you wrote the micromanager. It's personally. What do I do?
What do I do to Randy?
They spend all their time complaining about millennials. I want you to stop complaining about millennials.
And do something about it. I'm Jeff Kortes.
Randy Wilinski.